Yo, what is up, guys? Another episode of How To's and Reviews. And in today's episode, that's right, you see it on the screen. I'm going to show you how to find shitty coins. I'm going to show you how to find maybe the next 10x. I'm going to show you how to find incubation programs. I'm going to show you how to find the stuff that you ask all YouTubers. How the hell you guys find those? I'm going to show you a rug pull. So there's 3 sites. So without further ado, let's get started. But before we do get started, as a reminder, I am not a financial advisor. These videos I make are only for entertainment purposes only and educational purposes because I want you to learn what a rug pull looks like. I want you guys to see how you can just do all this on your own and you can come in here, you can take your time and you can overlook all this stuff. Do your own research. And what that means is I'm going to give you these sites, take them, go through them yourself when you're on your own time. If you're rushing through this, you may miss something. So please do your own research. Never invest no more money than you can afford to lose. All right. With that being said, let's move on. Now, as you guys already see, I'm already on Dex Tools. This is what I was looking at. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to start off like this because I was searching this and I was like, wow, look at this. This was rug pull. This was a rug pull right here. There's no liquidity. There was 7 transactions. There was 7 holders. This got rug pulled like 4 hours ago, I think, something like that. Yeah, 6. Yeah. So as you can see, and it's always bad when you get rug pulls and stuff. And we do our diligence to try to check. And this is why I said, you can do everything you can, and it still can happen. They can have the best contracts, and it still looks really, really good, and it still be a piece of shit. All right. So with Dex Tool, since I'm already here, let's go to live new pairs. Now, when you go to live new pairs on Dex Tool, it's going to bring out all the new live new pairs that are just now coming out here on Dex Tools. And I think it's really good. As you can see here, it will show you listed since 1 hour ago, 38 minutes ago, 2 hours ago, 2 hours ago, 2 hours ago. These are where you're going to find your 10Xs, but it's also where you're going to find some possible rug pulls. So you have to be careful. If you scroll down on Dex Tools, and Dex Tools is getting better and better and better by trying to show you what rug pulls are like, try to warn you, try to give you all the signs of it because you don't want to wake up and see what we just seen, which was this right here, Rug City. It even said Rug City. Now, if you don't know what that is, you need to be rug pull, all right? But this is what it looks like, right? It says rug pull, and it was rug pull 18 hours when it was listed. So you definitely have to be careful on this site. I'm not going to tell you guys to go get any of this because I don't want nobody to say, hey, Panther Network, no, you told us to go get that. No, I'm showing you where you can get them from. And then I'm going to show you some other thing. Now, I had seen this. This was 21 hours ago. And I was like, okay, let's take a look at something like, let's find some really shitty coin. 20, this one right here. Let's go to MMMSC. A lot of times it may not be shitty either. It just came out. So there are good coins, there are bad coins, and there are really shitty coins. So let's go over here. And what is this one doing? It has a dex score of 22, so that's not good. They have not filled out a lot of shit. They only have 231 holders. Yeah, okay. Market cap, it's okay. Could be better, but it's okay. I understand. Started what I said 18 hours ago. But they do have some activity going on. They have buys, they have sales, they have buys and sales. You do not want to see all buys and no sales because that usually means you can't get out. So watch that. There's also a couple other things. When you read a contract on any one of these apps, what you do not want to see is the contract written in Solidity like version 5 or 4. It's probably going to be a rug pull. It's probably a honeypot with some high transaction fees. All right. So you want to look at the contract. I like to look at the contracts for the Solidity version of it. If I see version 5, I am out. I want to see version 6, 8, and above. All right. So as we can see here, as I'm talking right now, you see how they went up and they pumped it up, buy, sell, and then all of a sudden just drop right back down. This is what you're looking for. You're looking for that pump and that dump. This is your 10x. You start off here, you zoom up here, you come down here. You zoom up here, back and forth, just back and forth, right? But you have to be careful. Now, why is this sale? Well, let's take a look. January 7th at 10:30. Let's scroll down. This is why down here. You just had a buy, and a sell right here, sell right here, sell right here. 0.40 in ETH. This should pump it back up a little bit right here. So this is where right now, if you were going to buy, you would just go in, connect, and buy this. This is going to pump this up. Let other people pump it up, and then you just sell it 10x it really quick. So this is one of the sites that you guys can use to use some good. I really love Dex. I use Dex in comparison to other sites also. The other site I also use, guys, is the other site called, we all know it, PooCoin. PooCoin has the same thing. It has tokens that have just came out, like this one right here, Stingy Men Association. I was looking at this. This is I don't trust this coin. Market cap is low, supply is hella high. And then an Unlock wallet is holding 100% of the Stingy over BNB LP pair. So I don't like that right there. I'm not saying that it's a bad coin. It is low enough for us to definitely go get it, but it's a big old pump. I see nothing here right now. I see buys and sells of $45, $12. They're selling $12, selling from buy. So it could be a good thing. I don't know. Like I said, you might just want to check it. However, if you do want to check a web wallet to make sure that it's to see if it's been rug pulled, you can always use the Dev Wallet Checker. This checks Dev Wallet Checker. It checks the token address of the ownership of the contract to see what they've been doing, so you can take a look. All right. But for me right now, that doesn't seem like something that I want to get into, and I like to use the 4 hour mark to see, because sometimes if you go back 3 hours, it says it just listed 3 or 4 hours. You can kind of see an early pattern that way going up and down. All right. Now, another one that I believe got rug pulled, or the team walked away, that's been going on for a couple of days, is a site called Rides. I think it's BitRides. So what we're going to do is that we're going to go to BitRide right quick. And if you take a look at their Twitter and Instagram and stuff like that, you'll see that they're having some issues. Whether the team walked out or not, I do not know, so I cannot verify that. But they are having problems on their Telegram page. And I think the CEO of this name is Mike. And there has been some word of them walking out, or teams or whatever. I don't know. But when you take a look at it, the concept is really good. They are not a rideshare, but they want to use crypto and automobile leasing and renting. And it's a good concept when you go and you actually look at it. They have an excellent white paper. They have excellent tokenomics. The fees are kind of high, but they tell you why. But the problem is you have this big old sell. And it is all the way back down. So you have to do your research on this, but this is another site where you guys can come and you can take a look. You can actually put the token name or address in here. I usually just copy the contract address, put it in here, and let it come up. So this is another one here that you guys can use. And like I said, I'm just going through this so you guys can know where we get these coins from, and you can go and you can take a look at it for yourself and do your more diligent to do some things. Now, I showed you PooCoin, I showed you Dex, and I'm also going to show you one more. It's the one that I been using, that I have a video out there on that I did, right? And it is called what? You got it. It is called the Market Move. Now, Market Move does the same thing up here. We actually have Market Move. And as you can see, Market Move is actually doing its thing. Up. It's pumping up, and people are selling. And when you see it going across and it's consolidating and stuff, when you see that kind of stuff, I like that. But we know Market Move is here, so you can do an audit check. You can do the charts. Now, what I like about Market Move is it will show you the audit, the Certitech audit for that. But you have to be careful. When you sign in up here and you're looking for a token, there's a lot of tokens with the same name. I look like Sheep right here. Let's take a look at Sheep. We know Sheep is legit, right? So let's go to Sheep right quick on here. And you want to see stuff like this to make it a real token, to kind of give you to ease your mind about whether or not this is going to be a rug pull. And I'm using Sheep because we all know Sheep is legit right now. And so as you come over to the Sheep, as you can see, there's the Sheep address. You can take that, copy that address, go back and put that into PooCoin, go back and put that into Dex, and they all should be somewhat within the same range. And minus the fluctuation because of the market's going up and down. But as we can see here, we can see the market cap. We can see that is the true price because it is going down. It needs to stay up because if it continues going down, it's going to kill itself. This is the total supply. These are the holders, and it shows you the holders that they have on for USD, for BNB. It shows you all the, you will see, now, you don't have to do this on Sheep if you don't want to, but on new coins I do. I do a 4-hour window up here so I can see what happened in the last 4 hours, because a lot of these coins that are new, they come in, within the last hour or two. But as you can see, Sheep down here, if you scroll down here, you will see that we have, what do we have here? What do we have here? We have buy, because everybody's buying right now in Sheep. Sell, buy, buy, sell, buy, sell. So we know that this site is really good. So is she safe? Well, if you go to the audit, this is what you can do to most tokens. It should have 100% or 99% or some kind of great. See, this token was deployed by the Binance team, and then you have the overall financials, the holders, the liquidity, and the contract. If they find any problems, they will have an issue over here, and it would tell you, like here, it says one of the problems that they see is the top 5 holders have 37% of the circulating supply, and the top 10 holders has 41. But you want to look at that though. That don't always mean that it's somebody that has it. A lot of times it is a locked liquidity pool, so it could be something else that's different. That's why you want to come down here and you want to see your top holders, what the values are. You can go and you can check that wallet, and you can see, somewhat like, whoa, okay, but this is your main thing. You see the unlocked percentages is 0.08. I like that. The reason why I like that, because if this liquidity pool was unlocked 100%, that means that Sheep could just rug pull you. All liquidity gone, right? So and it's right here, as you can see, locked right there. So when I look at this, I want to look at how much of the liquidity in the pool is unlocked. It should not be that much. Yes, there are percentages for operating and everything else, but it should tell you that in the tokenomics, all right? So like I said, this is a really good token, as we know, but this is what your tokens, this is what you want to look like. You want to have a good audit report, and you want to be doing some, just some good things for you. Let's go to MetaPets. MetaPets is another one that came off of the Pool Coins. So we came over here to MetaPets because MetaPet is 0.00000000564. Now look at the score. Looks pretty good, right? 29% up. All-time high 9 days ago. Sale tax 12.5 and 12.6. This is a high ass tax. The only way that this tax is going to be justified is that you have to go to the tokenomics page, in which we're going to try to see what MetaPets is, which I know what it is, but I can tell you it is really good. And the reason why this is somewhat can be high like this is because some tokens, they break it down like this: 5% back to the holders, 4% for this, 4% for that, 12% for liquidity. So when they can justify the taxes, then that's good. If most of this is going back to the holders, then that is good. But it needs to say that into the tokenomics, and it needs to be in somewhere in the contract where you can read that. But I do like the price. All right. So would I get this? Probably would. The owner's wallet, 0% circulating supply of MetaPets. The top 5 holders only have 7.3 of the circulating supply. So I really like this token, and I might just even buy it right now because it's down to here. And this is how you get those 10x's. And you guys look up like, ooh, Panther Network got the 10x. Right, we did. Now, if you don't want to add that right now, you can always come over here. Now, let's take a little bit more look at MetaPets. There's the Twitter page. They got that. So they got the Telegram. They have their website. And then they have the BSC scan. So if we go to the website, what does the website look like? Because everything else is checking out, guys. Looking pretty good to me. So if you come over to MetaPet, okay, that's pretty cool. We got birds. All right. So this is MetaPet, guys, and this is why it probably looks so good. Now, Pool Coins is on Pool Coins, which we know. DEX2s, which we know. Pancake Swap. Locked liquidity for 365 days. 21% locked tokens. Audit. KYC. The light paper. The tokenomics. The verified wallet locks. Website. Twitter. And Telegram. I like this. They have everything you would want to see if you're going to try to get into something like this. So yes, would I buy this? Me personally, yes, I would. You, that's totally up to you. I'm not telling you to go out there. This is not financial advice, but birds are together, flocks together, as we can see, and they're going to the moon, or they're going back to the nest some damn where. So yes, I would definitely buy this. So as you can see, guys, these are 3 sites that you guys could use. You could use PooCoin. You guys could use text tools, and then you guys could use Market Move to go and to take a look at some of this stuff. And as always, guys, do your research. Don't depend on me. Don't depend on nobody but yourself. But this is the way you guys can go. You guys can take a look at some of these coins. And hey, who knows? You may come back and say, hey, I bought that dude and I like 100x. And I'm like, cool. We did our job. All right. So hopefully, guys, that kind of helped you out. If you like the video, you know what to do. Other than that, Panther out. 1.